What is up, everyone? The secret is out. There's a mass exodus happening in California. Californians are leaving the Golden State by the hundreds, if not the thousands. So undoubtedly, some of y'all might end up here in Southern Oregon. So I wanted to make this quick video talking about the 7 pros of moving to Southern Oregon from California. Now, before we jump into this video, I already know there's going to be some angry Oregonians talking about, "Don't tell them about our beautiful state. Why would you make this video? Blah, blah, blah." Look, guys, they're going to be moving here regardless. So I just want to help educate them and help them understand our ways a little bit better. Plus, I'm also going to make a video about the cons. So don't worry, they're going to get both ends. I'm going to start this video off strong with best pro of living here in Southern Oregon. But number 7 is personally my favorite. So make sure you stick around to the very end for that one. But number 1, the number 1 pro of living in Southern Oregon versus California is the cost of living. It is significantly cheaper here in Southern Oregon compared to California. We're just barely over the average, the national average here. We're like 100.5 or something like that. As where you guys in California, you're like more than double. Like how are you guys affording it down there? Like, this is mind blowing. You have high taxes. I don't understand. I've actually made a more in-depth video though on the cost of living here in Southern Oregon. So if you're interested in that, I will link to that in the description down below, and you can go check that out once this video is over. Pro number 2 is going to be that there is no sales tax here. California, you guys have sales tax, and you guys have pretty hefty sales tax actually. So we don't have any here. Matter of fact, like, you guys have so much tax. You guys tax everything. Like, where does all this money go down there? Does anyone know? If you know, drop it in the comments below because I'm curious. Pro number 3 is we're super laid back here. Extremely laid back. Almost to the point where, like, it might actually drive you crazy how easygoing and just relaxed we are here. Especially driving. If you're moving here from like LA, the drivers will drive you nuts. And I've lived here my entire life, and I will admit, we're not great drivers. The best way to describe the laid backness, if that's even a thing, of Southern Oregon is we're like the sloth in Zootopia.
9
THD03.
T.
You know, just super slow, a real Hakuna Matata way of looking at life. Apparently, I'm watching too many cartoons with my children. Yeah. Pro number 4 is actually going to be a huge percentage of the land here in Oregon is actually federally owned. I think it's around, like, I read an article that it's like around 53% or something crazy like that. And what that means is, like, a majority of the beaches you go to, the forests, are all going to be federally owned, which means anyone can access them, which is one of the best pros of living here in Southern Oregon. And if you haven't already checked out my pros and cons video of living in Southern Oregon, I will link that down in the description down below, so you can also go check that out. Number 5, we're almost on number 7, guys. Almost to number 7. Number 5 is we get all 4 seasons. All 4 seasons. I've had friends move up from Southern California, and they absolutely love the weather down there. I mean, that's pretty much what you pay for when you go to California. It's what you pay so much for, is that beautiful climate that you have down there, that beautiful warm weather. Now, those friends that I've had move up here, they talk about how much they loved it, but they miss having, you know, the cold season, the fall, the spring. It gets old after a while. So we get all 4 seasons, and they always come at the perfect time, it seems like. I mean, we get pretty hot during the summertime. It's not rare for us to hit triple digits. And by the time you're burnt out on the heat, boom, there's the fall. And then same thing in the fall. Like, you're excited, you're throwing your hoodies on, your jeans, and then the rain comes, it gets cold, getting tired of the cold and rain. Boom, summer's back. So, all 4 seasons, do love that. Number 6 is we're pretty friendly here. As much as, like, Oregonians will rag on Californians moving here and ruining our state, pro tip, if you're moving here from California, you're moving here. leave California in California. Don't try to make Oregon California. Pro tip for you. But we're friendly here overall. I mean, we're gonna, as much as we're gonna sit there and talk crap, we're gonna accept you guys with open arms. And yeah, so we're just overall friendly folk here. Now, number 7. Ooh, number 7, finally, my favorite. We have the best beer. And I know you guys have some good breweries there in California, but nothing compares to the breweries that we have here in Oregon. Fight me. No, absolutely not. Breweries here are the best. Now, this is a widespread thing over Oregon. You know, Central Oregon has amazing breweries. Eugene, Portland area, all over the state. Breweries that are amazing. Some of my favorite ones are here actually in the valley, Opposition Brewing. So if you ever do come up to visit and you want to check it out, I'd love to go buy you a beer there. Their 6 Seal IPA. Oh, so good. So good. Realize I sound like an alcoholic now. But if you are interested in learning more about living here or moving up here to Southern Oregon, you're going to want to check out these videos here on the screen because they're going to help you tremendously with moving to Southern Oregon.